Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! There's shooting stars, I guess. Okay. I guess tonight's a meteor shower? I mean, that can happen outside of meteor showers, too. So. Yes, I don't overly know what we're gonna do today, other than literally buy out retail. I think I really need to start playing earlier in the day, and yes, it does sound like it's a meteor shower because advising hours are over. Blah. Okay, let's see if I can get a wish. Bam. You only need to do one, but I like doing a few. Let Wishy know that I'm really wishing for stuff. Yeah, today is kind of another in the long list of not good days. Though today's probably been the worst in a while. To the point where I gave up on today and went back to bed earlier. So. Yeah, one of those days. Have not really done much. Just kind of sat around. I don't know. I would have had to have watered that one because the one next to it was watered, but I like making sure our flowers have died when I was pretty sure they were watered, so I don't trust them. I think if I actually watered them more, they might wilt less, but I think they still wilt. Because they're jerks. That one was just planted. So, like, you know. They just like wilting. Let's hop into Brewster's. Ooh, Fuchsia's in here. So about Brewster, they say he can hear everything that gets said in this place. So no matter how hard we try to be secretive, he hears it all, like... The music in here is really fancy. Is it like jazz or something? Brewster, you hear that? It's not jazz. Whoa, he spoke! And it's not jazz. Embarrassing, dude. That would be pretty embarrassing. I'm gonna sit next to you, which is also kind of embarrassing, but, you know. I will have my daily cup. I'd like my usual. If you hear my cat getting into things in the background, she's bored but also decently happy because she finally got her new bag of food. It's been sitting down here for like 4 or 5 days because I have this thing if I won't refill her dish until she eats it. And she's been getting kind of tired of the food she had. So she has a new bag of food. Partially because the store just didn't have her normal kind. But also just, you know, as a way of mixing things up a little bit. She already eats a bunch of treats all the time, but she has her food dishes. And she's been wanting the new food. And I finally gave in and gave her some because she was poking around at the food trying to get other people to give her the food. So. Okay, we have a camper. Let us see. Who is the camp? It's Bella! Just visiting your cute little town, you know, camping and all. Really relaxing at Sapphire. So much fresh air and stuff. I'm completely adoring it. I so badly want to try and convince you to move in. I had Bella, I believe in one of the other series, but I'm pretty sure I also had her in my New Horizons save. And like, I love her. She's a little punk mouse girl. How could you not love her? She's like Mousely, but better. But if I lived in a town as awesome as this one, I'd be so much more satisfied with my amazing life. Then move here. Me? Living here in Sapphire? Well, it's not a decision I can make lightly, that's for sure. I know. Can play a game to decide. If you win, I'll move here. If you lose, you have to donate that yellow pansy bag to the Bella souvenir collection. Alright, let's do it. Like your enthusiasm. Let's play charades. Oh no. Is there a guide for this? Because, oh no. I'm terrible at charades. Um, 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 uh, um, uh, um, yeah, I don't think there's a guide on this, so we'll just have to go with it. There has to be a guide. Oh no, am I in the wrong thing, maybe? Oh no. Um, uh... Oh no. Yeah, I should look it up. I horribly misspelled that. Um... It's occurring to me I don't even know how to spell charades. Okay, they will say a riddle with emotions that give away the solution. I'm not seeing a... Okay, well... So you blush when that person... Oh, it makes you embarrassed when you... Love letter? Okay, I'm correct. My amazing performance totally clued you in to the right answer, huh? That's that. Looks like I'm moving. We should probably be friends now, seeing as our fates are entwined. We are gonna be great friends. Okay, I know I wanted to keep a balance, but it's Bella. She's probably one of my favorite villagers. I think she's a lot of people's favorite villager, though. Because, I mean, she's just awesome. Her and Fuchsia are probably going to be good friends. But then again, Fuchsia is also a personality type that makes friends with literally everybody. So... I guess today has not been all bad. We did get Bella. This news is probably just the... Yeah, probably just the meteor shower. Yeah. I could swear you could... Oh, it's the D-pad. Okay. So I could swear you could R and L through that, but no, it's the D-pad left and right. Technically, L and R, left and right, just not L button, R button. Left and right on the D-pad. Now we just gotta get Mott to move out and convince Jeremiah to stay. And the village will be perfect. With Jeremiah moving, that's gonna offset the balance even more. I don't want this to be a waifu town. Like, That is definitely going to complicate things. Okay, we really need to get to the Able Sisters. I think I said retail earlier that I was going to clean out, and that's the Able Sisters. I'm not 100% with it today. As mentioned, today has kind of been my worst day and for quite a while. At the very least, given I am recording this on the 13th, and that is when this event ended, I did manage to actually finish the Azure Lane event, which is nice. And as with every Azure Lane event, it answered some questions and gave me so many more. Ah, Fuchsia's here clothes shopping now. Hello, Fuchsia. Hey, Pookie. Looking for clothes? So anyway, do you need something? Let's talk. Jeremiah told me I should wear more spring clothes. So here I am looking for spring clothes. I'm sorry to say I'm gonna literally be buying everything. Because I need everything. No, I'm shopping for myself, though I may actually wear this. I want to try it on. How does it look with the hat? Actually looks kind of good with the hat. I'll wear it out. That's gonna make it harder for me to buy things, but... because that just put 2 more things into my inventory. Do I have... okay, I have room for the final thing. I will go through our stuff later, and if I have any duplicates, I'm gonna sell them. I'll just put stuff in letters for now so I can buy out, this side as well. I need 6 spaces, so... bam. I mean, I'm not terribly fond of having all these clothing items. And I might just boil this down to, like... basically, I think I'll end up using the guide to build up, like, 1 or 2 outfits of each category. That feels like the best way to go about Gracie's fashion checks. Because then I just have the outfits pre-made. I don't really want this, but I'll take it anyway. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I'll be back with money. Give me a second. My brain was like, oh, that's... oh, Kix is already closed. I was gonna buy them out, too. Kix must close at, like, 7. I thought I was fine showing up at 8, but guess not. I should have went for, like, I should have really just came in around noon. I could have. And it would have been more productive than taking a nap. What am I doing? There we go. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I was in a good mental space to be recording when I laid down to take a nap anyway, so it's probably for the best I didn't record. Okay. Now we need to head to our house and put all of this stuff away. And again, I'm probably going to sit down at some point and actually like organize this stuff. And I might make you guys watch me do it, but I also might not. Because that does sound incredibly boring to make you guys watch that. But, you know, maybe you guys would like to see my outfit making. I don't know. I also apologize, I'm not really talking much. I suppose I could talk about one of the things I decided to do today. Is I finally decided to re-download RuneScape, because I'm that kind of nerd. As in, I play RuneScape, and have played RuneScape since I was pretty young, honestly. So young, in fact, that I was also naive enough to give my login information to someone at my elementary school, who then proceeded to steal all my stuff. This was someone who I was fairly convinced, and if you had asked other people, they also probably would have said, "Hey man, it seems like your friend." Yeah, no, he kind of wasn't. He was just kind of a dick. The literal only things that I still had on my account were things that were untradeable. That account is also just lost to time now as well, so that's fun. I kind of missed that account because I had some untradables on it that were actually kind of neat because I had been playing since basically RuneScape 2 happened, because that's when the massive free-to-play boom of RuneScape happened, and that's how I was playing, was free-to-play. Ooh, Claudia wants something. There's a rumor that I've been gossiping about you, kiddo. You think it's true? Of course not. What? You don't think so? Well, that's nice of you. I'm gonna tell everyone you said that. I mean, that's not gossiping at that point. I mean, to be fair, gossiping is, by definition, not always a bad thing. Like, by definition, gossiping is just telling people about someone else without that other person knowing. So, Lobo! Greetings, how you feeling? Not well, but, you know, night times for recharging your batteries, taking nice and slow. So what's up? Let's chat. Hey, you like to fish, right? I have a favor to ask, so hear me out. Catch me and bring me an ocean fish. Any kind will do. What do you think? Sure, I can catch you an ocean fish. I love how when anyone else asks me to do stuff, I'm like, yeah! And then Mott asks me, and I'm like, no, do it yourself. Played hard today, Queen. Sweat levels, hot pepper latte. It's the latest. Check me out. No, I'm not talking about my clothes. I want you to appreciate my rippling muscles. Think of my clothes as icing on the scrumptious cake of my jaw-dropping physique. Uh-huh. Hey, Carlos. Good to see you, genius. Nice evening to get out and about. What can I do for you? Want to chat? The early bird ordinance you established? First I thought it was a bit tyrannical. Once you get used to it, it actually grows on you. Now I can go for walks in the morning and feel like I'm really living a full life. Thank you, Brofina. What brings you out tonight? Like to talk about? Just want to chat. So Gabby bet me a cherry that I couldn't master hula dancing. I think a game of hide and seek would help me train. How about it? Sure. I don't see how that helps, but... Okay, so too easy to find and Brofina. Okay. Gonna start with down here because lots of trees. Also gonna check around my house because lots of trees. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone there. Hey, Lobo. I will get to your ocean fish, my man. Did I see a fossil? Nah, my eyes playing tricks on me. I think this is the longest it's taken me to find a single hider. And Fuchsia's back home. No, that's Jeremiah's home. Okay. Hello, Berfina. You found me. Fair's fair. Good job. Still 2 of us hiding. But now your practice for hula dancing is shot. Because, like, I found you. I still don't understand how it would help, but, you know. I always endeavor to be helpful. It's a weed. Hello, Claudia. You found me. I really thought I found a great hiding place. So one of us left. I read that so awkwardly. I am so sorry, everybody. Hey, Carlos. Seen Mott anywhere? Hey, Mott. What? How'd you find me? My hiding muscles must be weaker than I thought they were. That's a pretty fierce game of hide and seek. You deserve a reward. A lab chair. That was just too fun. Really doesn't matter who wins, does it? Nah, it really doesn't. I literally started to water that just as it sparkled. Okay, I also really need to plant these flowers. Pansy. Okay, they're literally both pansies. So it does not really matter where I plant them. I'll put them over here. Bam. Shooting star happens. And let's see here. Nothing. Still need to find the money rock. And then we need to find the we need to get an ocean fish for Lobo. Which, you know, given he's a wolf, I'm basically just catching him dinner, but, you know. It's fine. At least he doesn't devour it in front of us like Chip does. So, like, yeah. I think that's the name of the fishing contest guy. I'm trying to remember all their names. I'm gonna stop in to see Jeremiah. If he expresses any doubts on moving, I'm stopping him. Hello, my man. From Dr. S, seriously, make yourself at home. Need something? I want to chat. Moving in 9 days. I'm excited but also scared. Might be having second thoughts. Then don't go! Well, I know that you feel that way. Maybe I won't move after all. Gives more time to hang out here in Sapphire. Yay! I like his gyroid. He has a house. We need to get this man a bed. Like, jeez. He also has a lot of blue furniture. He likes blue. Maybe if we can find the blue bed. I don't know where he'd put it, but he definitely needs a bed. Maybe that's why he wants to move. He doesn't have a bed, and he thinks if he moves, he'll get a bed. Though his bed is probably just, like, in storage, because he's definitely the one that moved it, so. And I'm pretty sure he had a bed. Though I don't honestly remember. Town Hall. Wait, no, it's not the Town Hall rock. I know what rock it is. So we gotta check the Town Hall rock. It's this one. I also haven't found the other fossils yet. I really need to get better about finding fossils late at night. In the winter it was fine, because I could easily tell the colors apart, but I'm gonna be real, now that the grass has come back, it is very difficult for me to differentiate things. The joys of being colorblind. I will forever be astounded. For any of you who don't watch my streams, and thus would not have heard this story before, I did not know I was colorblind until a little bit after I met Sapphire. Like, it was about a year after. I just randomly decided to do a colorblind test because I was watching a Jacksepticeye video where he was doing colorblind test stuff. Hello, Lobo. I can't read that. You're the lucky winner of my cabin couch contest. Congrats. Okay. Why? Don't get too excited. I just need to get rid of some stuff. So you're a pretty good option. Don't worry, I probably won't come by asking for you to pay for it. I mean, I could pay you for it if you wanted. But yeah, I was watching a Jacksepticeye video where he was doing colorblind test stuff. And I was failing all of the same ones he was. And I was like, hold up. There's something wrong here. So I went and did a colorblind test on my own. And it came up with inconclusive at first. And I'm like, okay. I did it again. And then it rolled the red-green colorblind. Dudo something. It's a long sciencey name. I don't know it. Kind of dumb. And then I was like, okay, well maybe... Oh, there's a lost item. Maybe it's just my monitor. Maybe my monitor is, like, not good color-wise. So I did another colorblind test on my TV. And same result. And I was, okay, no, I have a spare TV. I'm going to hook that up, and I'm going to do the colorblind test on that. Because I know the colors are going on it, so maybe, you know, maybe I'll get a different result. Maybe I have the colors set weird on my monitor and TV that I use for my computer screens. Same result. So then I did the test again, but on... As you might be able to guess, I was not believing the results. And basically was in the camp of, if I do this enough, maybe it'll tell me I'm not colorblind. Because of that one inconclusive. I was like, well, you know, it came up inconclusive once. So that means I'm not, right? Because, like, you don't want to... When you've gone your whole life thinking you're not, you know, say, colorblind, and then suddenly you're met with the realization that you probably are. One, it explains a lot of things. And two, you don't tend to believe it right away. And why I say it explains a lot of things is, like, I've always liked drawing. I always hated coloring. Just absolutely hated it. And it kind of explains why. Get around, don't you? You want? Did you drop this? It's a lost item. No, not mine, but someone around here. Okay. And also, like, I would always color by name. Howdy, Steven. You're not sleepy, are you? No, I'm really not. Did you drop something? Nope. Alright. Thanks, Mott. I don't know where this final fossil could be. And I keep thinking I see it, but then I'm not actually seeing it. Did you drop this? Oh, that's it! It's the bag I was looking everywhere for. In this bag, I've hidden something very important to me. Oh, no, you may not know what. It's my secret. That's fine. Can't let you go before I give you something good in return. Give you a present. Chi-Chi Print Tea. Or Shishi? I don't know. It's a new shirt. I'll keep it. I need to keep it because Gracie's a thing. But yeah, what I mean by I'd color by name is like, okay. In school, you are taught an apple is red. So what I would do is I would go to my pencil crayons, I would find the one that says red, and I would color the apple red. Which is also probably why no one ever suspected I was colorblind. Because I was coloring by name, and I never not had colored pencils with, like, the names of the color written on them. Like, it's kind of wild to me that I got through many years of my life, over 20, without it being suspected I was colorblind. And apparently one of my favorite games as a kid was, like, a color matching game. But also, those games, like, for kids, don't tend to be too punishing when you get it wrong. So, you know, it's not like that would have been much of an indicator that I was not getting it right. Like, you just click around and eventually it happens. And I have no memory of ever even playing this game, so it was probably before I was even fully, like, cognizant. Yeah, I am not seeing this fossil. So let's just go get the 3 I have identified and go from there. It's not like we need to... I haven't found the gem rock... No, I found the gem rock. I haven't found the gem rock today, but no, I have. But yeah, it's just one of those things of like... And I know there's gonna be people out there that are like, oh my goodness, it's so sad. It's kind of not. I've got through life just fine already, so... Which I honestly feel like, to throw a bit of a positive spin on this, is a bit of a success of the world that there is really nothing that I struggle with. Like, even like you would think. And I'll admit, I can't tell them apart, not really. Traffic lights. They're red, yellow, green. Red's on top, green's on bottom. I just watch for where the light is, because I was taught where the lights are. Now, if I end up in a country where the lights are in the opposite order, yeah, I'm gonna struggle, and that would be a bad thing. But that's on me, now that I know this, to research ahead. If I were to ever travel to a country where that is the case, if there even is one, because a lot of traffic and road stuff, at least a country's attempt to standardize it to a degree, to where, like, it's basically the same colors everywhere. It's, you know, the same order everywhere, even if they may not always appear in the same order. Like, European light, traffic stoplights, should call them, are actually really neat. I'm gonna sell both of these. At least a lot of them. And I learned this thanks to Euro Truck Simulator, so if this isn't 100% accurate, then it's probably close enough to somewhere in Europe does this. Of the stoplights go red, yellow, green, green, yellow, red. Like, that's how they light up. So you always get that yellow light indicating, you know, to either start accelerating or start decelerating kind of thing. Which I feel is kind of neat, because that lets larger vehicles, and this is the thing that made it really helpful in Euro Truck Sim, it lets big trucks start to accelerate before the light turns green, so that they're not completely just stalled out and everyone waiting for them to go. I am not giving Lobo a horse mackerel. It's not gonna happen. Tempted just to throw it back. I really need to do a trucking stream again at some point. American Truck and Euro Truck Sims are just fun games that, looking at, you probably wouldn't think they'd be fun. Yeah, I'll give him an olive flounder. Oh, dab. Yeah, an olive flounder. Now I'm getting them mixed up. So I'm getting them mixed up the other way around. I really hope that Bella actually moves in. I want my little mouse. My mouse girlfriend. Man, it's taking me forever to get the groove of this crazy day. I'm all out of time. Yeah, I know that feeling, Lobo. Dab. A dab of dab. What? A dab? Awesome. It's just a token of my thanks. It's 8-ball tea. I'll take it. You count on you. Stay awesome, Aru. You stay awesome too, Lobo. But like, they're very much games. I have a badge apparently. Hello, Phineas. Want a badge? Let's see what kind of badge. He sees. He sees. Well, even if they don't say it, I'm sure everyone in this town looks up to you in one way or another. Perfect badge for you. You say something. I always help people. Keep being good. The badge will bring in a new badge. I got the Great Samaritan badge. I just can't leave a person in need. Unless it's Mott. Okay, you get a new badge. Take good care of it. I like getting new badges. Now let's hop into TIY, well, specifically the garden center first, just to make sure I get all that stuff. I also really need to work on flower paths at some point. There's a lot I need to do. But yeah, like, initially looking at, like, my first introduction to Euro Truck Sim 2, which is the one I play, was through the channel Nerdcubed and him playing it, and I was like, man, that looks silly. Like, because he was playing it purely on the keyboard, and I'm like, that just looks silly. Like, you're driving a truck on a keyboard. Whoops. And then I decided to, admittedly, pirate it, and I played it for a while, and I'm like, man, this is fun. Like, I was driving a shipment of dynamite, tipped my truck over, like, it was hilarious. How much space do I have? 2 spaces. Fortune cookie music. And then I ultimately ended up buying the game, because that's what you should do if you like a game that you pirate, is buy the game, support the creator. You liked the product, buy the product. I then continued playing, and then eventually I was like, you know, I have a controller. I could play this on the controller, and it would probably be really nice. And it became even more fun. It's really nice. What we got? He who believes he has a pure heart is probably a beast in denial. We have that one. I don't remember what that is, but we've had this one. It's a Triforce. Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure we had it before, so I guess we're selling a Triforce to retail. What all is here, anyway? Nothing really I want. Lobo mentioned being tired, and now I'm yawning, but I do not feel tired. It's great. Let's head off to retail to sell the few things we have to sell. I just remembered this, because I mentioned I was back playing RuneScape earlier. I discovered probably the cutest bot I've ever seen. And I play RuneScape 3, the modern RuneScape. I don't play old school RuneScape. I've tried to play it. The nostalgia is there, but there's just so many bots in free to play. It's not worth it. It's just not. I honestly firmly believe there are more bots playing that game than actual players. But in RuneScape 3, you have a tool belt. It's really nice. It's a feature I honestly wish they would add to Old School, but they never will, and I know they never will. Your tools get put on the tool belt, and on your tool belt is all the miscellaneous tools like hammers, chisels, the things that were always annoying when you needed them because they're not useful for anything but that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on my stump while I talk about this. That is important context to know. Because I saw a bot, and it was clearly a bot. It was running to the exact same tiles every time. It was always double backing on itself every time. It was very clearly bot behavior. Collecting hammers. It was looting hammers out of a little box that you can just gather hammers from, taking them to the bank, banking them, and repeating. And I have no idea what they were doing because there is no way that was profitable. No one's buying hammers, to my knowledge. I might have to loot a few hammers just to see if they're selling because, like, I refuse to believe people are actually buying hammers. Because everyone starts with a hammer. You can't not have a hammer. It's kind of wild to me that that's what they were doing for money making. Especially because where I was, which was in Lumbridge at the forge, because I like smithing. I'm one of those weird people. Normally the bots you see there are making gold bars. But the profit margin of that has also shrunk a lot. So that's probably why they weren't doing that. That also takes mildly training the bot. And gathering hammers you can do on literally level 0 kind of thing. Like, you don't need to do any training. You just have to get through the tutorial. Yeah, I like salsa. Yeah, I like this one. But yeah, I'm one of those weird people that likes smithing in RuneScape. To the point where, as a kid... And I feel like this just goes to show just how I am as a person. Like, because even now I would still do this if there was more new players playing RuneScape. I would go through all of the effort to smith out, like, full sets of iron plate body, iron longsword, iron kite shield, iron plate legs, plate skirts. And I would just walk to Lumbridge and just give them to people. Like, I wouldn't sell them, I would just make them, give them to people. Because, like, when it's your first day playing an MMO, that feels nice to have someone who's been playing for a while just walk up and give you gear. And, like, these days, even back then, I had the thought of, once I reach, you know, high enough level to consistently do this, I'm gonna start giving away, like, mithril and adamant and rune. I could do that these days. I could just walk up to a new player and give them their full progression of armors outside of black, because you can't smith black armor. Which is also why black armor is more expensive than the rest comparatively to how effective it is because you have to farm for it. You can't just make it. But yeah, I've been recording for like 40 minutes, so over 40, almost 45. So I think I'm going to end things off here as we watch our soaps to end the day. So I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! See you all then!